Hi, how are you today? It's been a couple of days. I haven't made a video. Just been, yeah, I sat outside like most of the day yesterday. It was such a beautiful day here where I live. The weather was warm and lovely. While I was sitting out there, a couple 8-year-old neighbor boys were running around. They were so full of positive energy and joy. They made me laugh so many times. And then they come up to me and they have a bunch of questions for me. They're like, "Did you get the VAX?" And I was like, "No." And they said, "Do you think we should be wearing these things?" I said, "No." And they were like, "That's what we think too." And I was like, "You guys are so smart, right?" And like, out of the mouths of babes, watching a bunch of adults run around with diapers on their faces, right? Taking taking a VAX for something that, yeah, they can't see and that's invisible. But I'm glad these little boys were so smart. They bring joy to my heart. It gives me hope for women and mankind. We have 8-year-old boys, little boys, that are smarter than a lot of the adults I've seen in the last 2 years. It's a beautiful thing, right? It is. And yeah, at least the children bring joy. I'm glad they see my light and they had the courage to come up to me and they asked me so many more questions. I'm not going to go through it all. It's about what's been happening for the last couple of years. And these little boys, they're seeing the truth, right? They just needed an answer to some questions, and I guess they just had their intuition, knew that I knew the answers, and they were quite happy. I went outside again and sat for about an hour and a half until it got clouded over and it started getting too cold. And they came up to me again and started talking. They're so cute. One's a little redhead, the other one's a little blonde, right? Yeah. And chasing the little girls from the neighborhood around, doing circles or circles. Their little brains are just learning and growing. That's why uh, baby animals and baby people, let's say, run around in circles a lot. Their brain is developing, it's growing. So don't ever stop children or animals from doing that. You're making them stupid if you do. Right? Yeah, I used to let my kids run around in circles as much as they wanted to. And it worked. They're not stupid. So, yeah. Enjoy the birds. Enjoy the springs coming. The maple syrup's sap is running in the woods. People are out tapping the maples. So that's the first sign of spring. Yep. We should be getting some rain soon. You know the old saying, March winds, April showers, bring forth May flowers. And we are in the middle of March, so not a lot of rain yet here, though. But it's supposed to be coming tonight, but we'll see. The weather app's about as reliable as the news. They tell the truth as much as the news does, right? It hasn't been right in 2 years. If you want to tell the weather, you have to go outside and see what it is like yourself. If you want to know if it's under freezing, put a glass of water in your windowsill and see if it freezes up overnight. Stuff like that, right? All right. So weird energy day today. Yesterday was so high in vibration and frequency. I seen a couple more rainbow ships. It was beautiful. And a blue sky beside a cloud. It's just amazing. Yeah. I think that's about it. I wish you all health and wellness on every level. Stay positive. Don't believe the lies from the news. That's all it is. Bunch of puppets reading a script. Everything's just CGI and old footage and, oh, just nonsense. Just a bunch of clowns doing a puppet show. Or clowns, whatever, right? Okay. Well, like I said, I love you and have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.